Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And I've got to say, this is an honor for Uganda Vision to be here at Troxy 490 Commercial Road, 190 Uganda Vision as usual. I'm here with the most important person you guys would ever see on Uganda Vision. Yes, I am honored. I'm literally shaking. I am here with the one and only, the First Lady. I'm going to put her on camera. We're going to find out exactly what she's doing, what she's up to, and what are the plans. We're here in Karamoja. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce our First Lady. Good evening there, Mum.
Good evening to you.
And how are we today?
We're fine, thank you.
How are you finding London?
It's warm for a change.
For September, it is very warm, isn't it?
Yes.
And how are you finding the people of Uganda here in diaspora at the moment?
I was very happy to meet Ugandans here who are happy, who are kind, and I really do appreciate what they're doing.
Brilliant. I hope we make you proud, of course, as you guys are based back home. There is so much peace and economical growth with Uganda, what's happened within the last 30 years. How has the current government managed to keep the peace and, of course, developing Uganda?
Well, the Uganda government put in place a government that is law-abiding, and it ensures that every Ugandan is under the law. And when you run a government that is constitutional, that is law-abiding, every person is free to live in that country and to have the confidence to know that they won't be intimidated. Nobody is above the law. Whoever does anything wrong will answer to the law. And Uganda, therefore, became a free country and really modern and democratic.
That's exactly what we needed, of course, to move forward.
Yes.
You do a lot of projects in Karamoja.
Yes.
We just saw a very beautiful video today here at Convention.
Yes.
What are the developments going? How are they going in Karamoja?
Karamoja is trying to put in place a system that will answer to the needs of the people, first and foremost. And therefore, that is why, as you saw, we started with agriculture, because we wanted to ensure that our people will not live by food aid, that they can produce their own food, and every family can have sufficient food and even have some food to sell for income. And that is because we believe that for any family to think about anything else, they must first and foremost be food secure. And so it is the time for Karamoja now. And we want to ensure that they have all the needs for the family to thrive, to prosper, because they take care of animals. That's why we're trying to provide water, both for animals and for the people. We're trying to ensure that the animals are safe, that they won't have to steal to live, because cattle rustling was really driven because people were trying to find a way to survive. So now their cattle are safe, people are producing food, they can have an income, and that way we can start talking about other things. And we're talking about education, which was not in Karamoja for a long time. We're talking about health, we're talking about housing, so that people can begin to consider and to live a modern life in Karamoja.
That's brilliant. And speaking about Karamoja development, with investments that Ugandans in diaspora, is there any projects or any achievements, or you could say, for people to invest in Karamoja? Yes,
of course. I was talking about road network in Karamoja, and the fact that we're trying to do public and private partnership in Uganda. This is a program that government is trying to build up, to include the private sector, to work in partnership with government, and they can do road network, they can build the health centers, they can build schools, anything. If you need to invest, you can do it if you have sufficient funds on your own, and you're welcome to do that. But if you want to work in partnership with government, you are also welcome to do that, yes.
With partnership with the government, do they need a proposal, or would they approach if they want to do that?
They approach a ministry that deals with that particular project you want to do, and that ministry will lead you to know how to go about it.
Oh, that's good news.
Yes.
Regarding the East African Federation, how are we doing? How's the development going for Uganda?
We think we're doing very well.
Okay.
We are hoping that we do it sooner, and that East Africa can become one country. But so far, we think we are doing fine, and we have both Burundi and Rwanda also have joined the East African community, and so we think we are doing fine.
Oh, that's good. Obviously, that would help us to innovate more with tourists to come to Uganda as well.
Absolutely. There will be no borders in the region.
Yeah.
It will be one country, so people will have the freedom to just go anywhere in the region, and know, because they have the same money, that people can get jobs in any country, and life will be much easier. There won't be any custom barriers. There won't be, so the life will be different, really, easier, and jobs will be available in any country of East Africa, and children would go to school any place they want to be, and so life would be easier, and governments would find revenue easily than they do now in each individual country.
Oh, brilliant.
So we are hoping that the East African community can really become a reality sooner than later.
Oh, that's good news. We understand you're a very strong Christian lady.
Yes.
Would like you to give some advice to the youth that are based here in the UK, and of course those in Europe, some advice for them to be on the straight path, of course, but not forgetting their roots back home. What advice have you got for them?
I am a very strong Christian, yes. And it is such a good opportunity for me to be able to speak to the youth in from Uganda who are living here. I'd love to know that our children who live here remain Ugandan at heart, and remain proud of who they are, and ensure that they will not catch HIV and AIDS, ensure that they will keep our values, the values of God-fearing, the values of respecting their families, the values of dressing like Africans, speaking like Africans,
of course,
and truly being proud to be who they are.
That's very good.
And we hope that they want so much to come to Uganda, well, to Africa, yes, to Uganda, Ugandans who live here, that they look forward to going to Uganda, and because people in countries like this think that if Africans come to Europe and have an opportunity to get education here and work here, that they don't want to go back to their homes. I would be very proud to know that our children really want to come back to live in Uganda and work there. Yes, and work there.
That's very brilliant. What do you like to do in your spare time?
I read a lot.
You read a
in
lot,
my
okay.
spare time, and now I have grandchildren, so I take some time to be with my grandchildren.
Do you spoil your grandchildren like
A
anything?
lot.
That's brilliant. It has been a pleasure to meet you, like I said, an honor indeed for Uganda Vision to be here with you. Thank you for giving us the time, and when we come to Uganda, we'll be paying you a visit. And also to come up to Karamoja to visit your projects.
Yes.
Okay?
Very happy to receive you.
Thank you very much, madam. Thank you for having us. Thank you so much.